still breathes, but I don't react. Heartbeat steady, no sign of attack. The walls remember what I forgot. Every thought dissolves before it's caught. There's a voice that sounds like mine, repeating lines I don't...
What's going on, YouTube? Wolf Squad fan. Now, as you guys can tell, I'm having to be a little bit quiet because I am filming this late at night. It is currently like 4:30 in the morning. Yeah, 4:30 in the morning. So I'm having to be a little bit quiet tonight. So, which is also another reason why you guys can see this. So, you guys are probably wondering, where have I been? Why have I not streamed in weeks? I'll give you guys the full story. So, I haven't been streaming the past couple weeks. Because I've been very busy and my allergies have been acting up quite a bit. So, let's start with my allergies. My allergies, for those guys that are new to my YouTube channel, I have seasonal allergies, and they tend to really, really bother me right around the time when the season is about to change, and or after it's changed. So, sometimes I end up getting colds, sometimes my allergies just bother me to the point to where I start to lose my voice a little bit. And when I start to lose my voice a little bit, when I don't have a voice to use, it's kind of hard to film videos or stream. So, my allergies have been bothering me for the past few weeks. I've had to watch the draft. For those of you guys that don't know, I mean, it's kind of obvious at this point. Both my franchise series that I'm doing here and the hoodie I'm wearing, the hat I'm wearing, all Carolina Panthers colors. I'm a huge Carolina Panthers fan. Have been ever since 2011. And so I was paying attention to the draft. But not only that, I'm a huge WWE fan as well. So I've had WrestleMania to watch. So my allergies, the NFL draft, WrestleMania, both night 1 and night 2. It's been a very busy week. And I've been mowing a lot lately because it's rained a lot. So whenever it rains this much, obviously, you guys know me, I'm going to get the mowing done. So, turning our attention to Madden 26. This week we have the Steelers and we have the Rams. For those of you guys that saw the Commanders game, I literally just got done editing and uploading the video yesterday. So, I'm sure you guys didn't forget about what happened last week with the Commanders game. With 1 second, literally 1 second left to spare in the game, Jaden Daniels throws a Hail Mary, and Noah Brown somehow catches it. I don't think anybody forgot about that. Anyway, we're going to make up for it with these two games. The Steelers, the Rams, you guys know the deal. You guys know the drill. I've already done my weekly training and stuff. I'm going to try to make this a little bit shorter. Well, either shorter or just as short as the previous episode. But you guys know me well enough to know, you guys will know that never really ends up happening. We're playing in Carolina, so we've already got our weekly training stuff done. Excuse the lack of excitement here, because the Sudafed pill that I took earlier is starting to loosen up the mucus and stuff. I'll see you guys in Carolina. As you guys can see, got my energy drink of choice to help keep me energized. I'll see you guys in the game. Alright guys, so here we are in Carolina. Hopefully, unlike the previous episode, we can have the Xbox app working with us here and not against us. If you guys saw the previous episode, it was stuttering a little bit. And it was not it was not keeping a solid connection. Hopefully this week is a little bit different and we can actually have a solid quality episode. Alrighty. Let's see what you got, Pittsburgh. Let's see what you got. Looks like we're going to get the ball to start on offense. Jimmy Horn, give us good field position, buddy. Oh, more than good field position. Oh my goodness. That was almost a kick return for a touchdown. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. We're not going to make the same mistake we did with the Commanders. We're going to start out with running the ball. Come on now. Ah, come on. My offensive line is not doing too well, opening up holes for the run game. There we go. There we go, finally. We're going to burn as much clock as we can here. Another first down. That should set up for play action. See if we can get it to Trimble here. We might have Trimble open. Yep, there he is. Whew, just in time, too. Just in time. Also, like I said earlier, guys, I am trying to be a little quiet. So excuse the lack of, well, what seems to be lack of energy. I'm trying to keep it down. Alright, so, like I said, I'm not going to make the same mistake I did with the Commanders. I learned that lesson the hard way.
So now the Panthers and Young will attempt the 2-point conversion.
Go for the 2 points. And hopefully the defense can hold them out.
I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster.
The shade towards Seattle on the commentary. Oh my goodness. Yeah, nope. Thank you for bringing him down, because that was almost... yeah. That was almost a disaster.
Really solid all-around performance
All right.
last week, Mike. I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering.
I'm going to keep Beltran in coverage.
Got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up.
And I was stuck on Wolf.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Keep Beltran out in coverage again. Come on, Beeson. All right. Oh boy, this is not going according to plan at all.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being
I'm sending Beltran this time.
we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best target.
Come on, get him.
He continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking.
Beeson,
Take a hit by the end of this one.
And that's a first down.
thank you for staying with him, but you needed to be, you needed to get a little bit handsy there, buddy.
But I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner.
I needed you to get a little bit handsy.
Change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
Get him down.
Taken down on what should be the
Keep him in bounds, so that way the clock continues to run. There we go.
So after one, 8-0 is our score, and we'll return to Charlotte.
It's hard to commentate stuff when you're trying to keep your voice down.
The football to
Just to let you guys know,
quarter. They've got
it is a little difficult.
8 coming up.
So like I said, excuse the lack of excitement on some stuff. I'm trying to keep it down.
Howard to throw again.
Get him down, please. Beeson, thank you. One more time, one more time. We can't let them get a touchdown. Nate Scott! Nate Scott! Nate flipping Scott, dude.
Bring pressure like that, Mike, you're counting on getting to the quarterback.
Needed that. Thank you.
Beat downfield.
That'll hold them to 3.
Play call
That'll hold them to 3.
coverage, but when you can get home and get to the quarterback that fast, the offense never has a chance to stress your coverage.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Steelers are on the board just before halftime.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case,
Trevor Etienne.
let's get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Oh my goodness. We almost had a massive return right there, too.
The Panthers offense and their back Chiba Hubbard set to come back on the field.
All right.
He's run well here in the first half of the season. And
So we have to do a little bit of clock management here. We got to run the ball effectively, and we have to be careful of the time, too. There we go. Just like that. Let's do a little bit of no huddle if we can. Come on.
an ideal beginning to this drive.
Never mind.
4 on the first
Okay, there it is, finally.
Young trying to hurry his guys to the line. On first down, it's right back to Hubbard.
There we go.
He'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Just got to keep going, no huddle.
They'll go again with Hubbard.
Ah, come on now.
Maybe gets a yard on that one. It's second down. Young hands it to Hubbard.
That's fine, that's fine, that's fine.
Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. Here comes third.
Let's see if we can hit Trimble again.
Here we go. On play
There he is right there. Ah, are you kidding me? Peyton Wilson. God.
and the Steelers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Peyton Wilson read that the last flipping second. He didn't see it at first, but he saw it at the last second.
Drawing board and say, is it worth putting the ball in the air? Yes, we want it to field, but none of that matters.
They're going to nail it.
Keep turning the ball over.
Well, at least they can't score on us again.
Instead, just take a knee.
At least they can't score on us before the second half starts.
Okay, Mike, thanks. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready.
I don't really care about the standings right now, because everyone else in my division is either 1-4 or 0-5.
Ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return starts from the 5.
Somebody get him down, please. Thank you. Don't let him.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Steelers offense going to have a first crack
I'm sending Beltron.
as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here. They'll begin.
Nate Scott. I was about to say Nate Scott. Nope. It was Derek Brown.
Derek Brown getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of
Let's
the
go.
season.
This is what you don't
Needed
want
that.
to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good
Let's send
ones
Beltron into blitz
keep their
again.
eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't
Von Miller. Sharif Wolf.
Coming to get him again.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically.
All right, so we're gonna keep Beltron out in coverage this time, since he's already on somebody.
This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Pickens. Yep. No, it's Pickens.
Still well short of the first down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away.
3 and out. All right. Jimmy Horn, give us good field position, buddy. Oof. I was hoping to cut it back to the right, and then there was a hole open right there. All right. So we're going to come out slinging. We're going to come out slinging it this drive. I would say Peyton Wilson almost read it again. Thank you, Bryce, for not fumbling it. Thank you, Bryce, for not fumbling it. Let's try this again. There he is. All right, all right, all right.
They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
T-Mac, maybe?
He'll take a shot here toward the end zone.
Are you serious, bruh?
It's incomplete. Good hands there
All right.
in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
Let's go to the post route for Jimmy Horn. Maybe we can hit him.
Here's the pistol snap to Young.
Gotta be careful, TJ.
Getting the pocket right. He's gonna dial.
Xavier Legette. I saw it at the last second. I saw it at the last second.
Whatever message this coaching staff had at halftime, it clearly worked.
That was a beauty.
Fast to start this second half. Big time play downfield. Now, can they build on some of this momentum here as they start the third quarter?
Once again, gonna go to 2 points instead of 1.
So now the Panthers take
That'll
a
keep
forward
us
step to
very well ahead.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line. And add a pair of points.
Like I said, it's so hard to commentate. It is so hard to commentate while trying to keep my voice down because it's so late at night.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to come back out for this next possession.
Now, normally I would be
Inroads here. Down
like,
2 scores.
I would be recording this
They begin this drive
like
with
in the afternoon or like say around.
Here's Howard.
There we go, defense.
Far out in front.
I would be recording this around like
Hey, Metcalf was
10 or 11.
and that will lead to a second down.
I'll
But I pretty much slept all evening, which is why I'm recording as late as I am. Nate Scott, Beltron. Let's send Beltron in a blitz this time. Derek Brown. Demario Jackson almost got to him too. Jimmy Horn's back there again. Of course, they're not going to allow me to. They know I'm dangerous, man. They know I'm dangerous. If I have any room whatsoever when it comes to returning the ball. He got open last second. All right, fourth quarter. And I believe we are pretty much well enough ahead that we don't have to worry about any comebacks whatsoever. We are too far ahead to have to worry about any comebacks whatsoever. But just to make sure, I'm going to make them use their timeouts. I'm going to run the ball. There we go. There we go. Make them use their timeouts.
First and 10 now from the 36.
There we go. Just going to run the clock out methodically. I believe that is going to do it. Chuba Hubbard, once again, staying on top of the leaderboards when it comes to the stats. I'm going to run the clock down a little bit because I want to make absolutely sure. Because as you guys saw in the game against the Commanders, even 1 second, if I give them even 1 second, things can happen at any time. I'll take the penalty. I'll take the penalty. All it takes is just a few mistakes, and the Steelers are back in this. There we go. Yep, pretty much. That'll pretty much do it. Run the clock out a little bit more. Alrighty. 2-point conversion. And I believe this game is a wrap. We didn't allow a single touchdown from the Steelers. It's pretty much a shutout, if you think about it. That is pretty much a shutout. Tomas Beltran. I'll keep him in coverage. Beeson, get there, please. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Like I said, you don't want to be allowing those types of passes. You don't want to be giving them the time, all the time in the world for them to do that. We're gonna back them off a little bit. He would have caught that. They would have been. I learned my lesson from the Commanders game. I learned my lesson. Alrighty. So that game wasn't really as exciting as the previous games, but still, I'd rather have it be like this than risk, or well, then try to make it exciting and risk the Steelers coming back on me like the Commanders did. Nate Scott's getting a skill point. Let's go run stopper. He's now up to a 90. Awareness, block shedding, hit power, man coverage, play rec. Okay, so where does that put him in stats and stuff? Okay, 90 pursuit, 97 tackle, 93 block shed, play recognition, 91, 86 awareness. Not bad. Not bad. Tommy Tremble, let's go blocking. Pass block, run block, catch and traffic, break tackle, awareness, and run block power. Not too bad. Let's go vertical threat for Mitchell Evans. Catch and traffic, catching, medium route release, run block power, spec catch, spin move, and stiff arm. Rashard Beeson, man coverage, obviously. Man coverage, play rec, tackle. Where does that put him in man coverage? Okay, 62. He's getting up there. He's getting up there. He's getting up there. Alrighty. So, with that being said, guys, I'll go ahead and do all my weekly training stuff off camera. Because, like I said, I'll have some mini games to do, obviously, to try to improve the dev trait of some of my players. And that'll take a little bit before I can start the next game. So, with that being said, to try to make this episode a little bit shorter, or just as short as the previous episode, I'll cut the clip here, and I'll see you guys. It looks like we're playing in LA. So, I'll see you guys in LA. Oh my god. I just did. You guys are probably wondering what's going on. I just did the mini game for Nate Scott. We got. Oh my god. He's up to an X Factor now, guys. He is up to an X Factor. Holy crap. I just did the minigame for Jason Jones. Didn't get anything except 750 XP. And then I did the one for Nate Scott. He's now an X Factor. Holy crap. That's going to come in handy big time. I'll see you guys in LA. Nate Scott's an X Factor now, guys. Holy crap. Alright, guys. So, if you guys saw the previous clip, you guys know the deal. You guys know the deal. Nate Scott is an X Factor now. Oh my goodness.
Everybody, the bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead,
So this is the Rams Monday night
it's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown between the Carolina Panthers
entrance.
and the Los Angeles Rams.
All right.
On the visiting sideline, a look at the Panthers head coach.
So for Nate Scott's abilities, the Sudafed pills finally getting everything loosened up. So excuse me for a quick moment. For Nate Scott's abilities, I kept what was already on him, but his X Factor, it was reinforcement. But I switched it over to selfless, so that way whenever Nate Scott has his X Factor activated, everyone else will too. Well, whoever has an X Factor, which in this case will be Sharif Wolf. Good job, Latham. All right, Saffold is their quarterback.
They'll be led out by the pilots of this offense. Their rookie quarterback from Michigan.
As you take the field coming off of a bye week, you really want to take advantage.
Let's see what my defense is capable of now. Now that Nate Scott's an X Factor. Okay, so it's Nate Scott and Sharif Wolf. Yep, those are the only two X Factors on the field at the moment. There we go. Beltron, you could have easily picked that off, bruh. What the flip? Why would you just stand there?
Closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can
All right,
close
I'm going to keep
get to
Beltron out in coverage.
alter that throw.
Nate, there we go. The pressure from Nate Scott. Sharif Wolf got there too, I think.
Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Now this opening drive not going anywhere yet. Already.
Alrighty. I'm going to keep Beltron out in coverage yet again.
Third and long for him here.
There we go.
Hey, that's it.
JC.
This opening drive has arrived at fourth down. The Rams are set to punt. It is Jimmy Thorne back to the Panthers. Fielded at the 11.
Jimmy Horn.
It's another deep
All right. Not exactly where I would have liked to put us, but it'll do. See, this is what I mean when I say my allergies are annoying me right now. This is a perfect example of it.
His effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
All right. Right away. First play, right away, dude. I'll take it. I'll take it.
It's again at 27 yards to move the chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Going to the ground again on first.
Corbett,
Full steam ahead, but
you gotta. I don't know if that was Corbett or Zavala. One of the two.
9 to go now on second down. They run again with Hubbard. And they bundle this up for a 4-yard gain. Stop
I'm not getting the blocks, the right blocks that I need.
covered from the Rams as they get prep for this third down. Hubbard again.
There we go. Finally, another first down.
But the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
This will set up a pass. See if we can get it to Trimble.
To throw it.
There we go. Ah, are you serious? Come on, man.
Jarrett Lewis incomplete.
Let's try it again.
34-yard line.
Let's try it again. Maybe we'll have him this time. There we go. Yep. McMillan, please. Thank you.
He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers start the game
Thank you
off
for the
with
block.
a 6-0 lead. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Right down the middle. It's good.
And so far,
We'll jump out to a 7-0 lead.
the Xbox app is cooperating with us. Now, like I always do, I will go back and rewatch
On the return, here's
the clips just to make sure.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
But so far, it's looking good.
Rams and their quarterback ready to take over.
All right, defense, we need you to shut him down again.
Our way through this regular season. You can see he's currently sitting in the top 5 of the league in passing.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. We're about to shut him down though, because he's never faced it.
A lot of space ahead. And they're going to bring him down just a
I was gonna say he's never faced a defense like mine.
and get 22 out of that play.
He doesn't have to when he has a running back like Williams.
Already close to midfield. Back now, pressure coming.
There we go. Get him, get him, get him.
And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 8.
Motion man
Come
is
on,
the tight
defense.
end. He's going left.
I need you to start wreaking havoc here.
That's another quick hitter. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. We're through one on Monday Night Prime Time. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment.
I'm gonna send Beltron.
Try to do it himself.
Wow.
This defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle. Get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
Ooh, this is where the coach gets paid to make the decision for the offense.
What in the name of?
A while before going for it.
Why would you go for a field goal? What the?
And this kick is good. He needed to get
The Rams just made a bonehead play. The Rams just made a bonehead play.
one game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to fall.
You shouldn't have done that.
3 points.
You shouldn't have done that.
Here on the return.
And I plan to make you pay for it.
He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Here's why you don't want to be
Ready to begin another
kicking field goals
and he's continuing a great
in under
start to
2
the
minutes.
season. You can see currently pacing the NFL in rushing yards. Here's Young.
Here is why.
Nice game left side.
That is exactly why. Don't worry about it, Rams, because I made the same mistake a couple weeks ago.
Is a touchdown. I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football.
They had the opportunity to.
Teammates, and they can score some lengthy touchdowns too.
They had the opportunity to score a touchdown, catch up, because their offense was moving, dude. Their offense was moving. But then they go for a field goal. They made it, but that was probably one of the boneheadiest things I've seen the computer do.
Team out there now as they send it away. On the return, here's Rodgers. Looks away from one. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Rams taking over on offense late in the first half. And we're down inside a minute to play here in the second quarter.
I'm sending Beltron again.
Drive together. Airing it out to stop this drive.
Get him down, Horn.
Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Gonna keep him in coverage. Hopefully Nate Scott can get to him, or Sharif Wolf, one of the two.
Looking now from the gun.
All right. Not bad, not bad.
Before going out. They get 6 and a first down as well. All set to go now from the 35.
We still have a chance to stop him. Please, somebody. Thank you. Get him down. Keep him in bounds. Thank you.
And he's short the first after a modern game.
That'll force them to use their timeouts.
Los Angeles, it's second.
And as long as we keep them short, keep them in bounds, they won't be able to score on us. Nate Scott. There we go. There we go. They got the first down, but they stayed in bounds, though. They're trying to go no huddle. What is Nate? What is Nate Scott? Okay, that works, I guess. That works, I guess. I was about to say, why is Nate Scott all the way over where J.C. Horn was? Like, why was he playing corner?
Really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Barely got that out in time. Barely got that out in time. See what I mean? How my allergies can affect. You guys see how my allergies can affect my speech?
Lining up now to try the extra point.
So when I say that my allergies make it hard for me to talk sometimes, this is a good example. Seasonal allergies and drainage are a horrible combination.
On the return, here's Rodgers. This makes it up to the 25.
Alright.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
I'm going to keep Beltran out in coverage this time. There we go. Demario Jackson.
They blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So we've reached halftime, Brock, and with no halftime report this week, it seems
And
we're
since,
right
I was about to say, since they got the ball to start the first half, we'll most likely get it
kicking team is ready.
the second half.
This one away.
Trevor Etienne going to return the kick.
Manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Panthers and shoot over, ready to begin another drive.
There's no way we're going to be able to get it to T-Mac.
End zone over the first couple of months of this season. Right now,
There's no way.
leading the league in rushing touchdowns.
Oh, maybe there is. Okay, never mind.
Deep down the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the
Almost pulled it in there. Yeah, let's go ahead and run the clock down with a run game.
Excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
this up at the 44-yard line as they help him down.
All right.
So here we go, first and 10. Back to the ground they go. Hubbard.
Nope, not going to get anything out of that.
Close there. And second down.
Oh, man. One more time, then we'll try to air the ball out. Okay, can my offensive line please block for me for once in the run game?
Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
We should have Xavier Legette. Let's go post route for Jimmy Horn.
From the pistol, it's
Just like last time. Come on.
escapes the pocket.
Nothing.
Moving right, airs it out down the sideline.
We had Jimmy Horn, though.
Certainly didn't shy away.
We had Jimmy Horn.
Couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket genuinely at coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Side release there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Oh, man.
They're going for it. Young
Bruh. Oh my goodness. Looks like this is going to be the final score. 21-3.
All we want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what
All right, defense, shut them down. We don't need them driving down the field on us. There we go. That's what I want to see from the defensive line. That's exactly what I wanted to see.
as that pass falls to the ground, they kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time, start connecting.
Just collapse in the pocket right away.
And scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Scott.
I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative.
There we go, Hammond. My allergies are just my allergies are just really making it hard for me to talk, guys. I'm not even joking.
Just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Like I said earlier, seasonal allergies and drainage are it is the worst combination. The absolute worst. All right.
They are in great shape here as we wind down this third quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another. That could put this just too far out of reach.
Let's see if we can switch it to base protection here for the offensive line. And then,
Young on the play action.
yep, Trimble should be right there. Thank you.
This is well to a stop at the 34-yard line there. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first. Shotgun snap now to Young. On the move.
Nothing open.
Oh, he got free. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it.
Nothing open.
Down at the 43-yard line. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. The Panthers have set themselves up for the victory, Bronx. Now just need to carry this lead through the final whistle.
See if we can get it to Hubbard and get a hole on the left side here. No. We got the first down, but we couldn't break it out for any extra yards, though. Oh, man. Okay. Shifting the line to the right, so we're going to run it left.
First down, and they go right back to it.
Or not.
He's already able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together.
There we go.
And he's going to be brought down.
Looks like this is going to be an all Tommy Trimble drive.
We keep this drive moving, partner.
An all Tommy Trimble drive.
You're going to pass it here.
Yep.
Escapes
Trimble again. Nope. That's coming back. That's coming back. God.
At least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away.
The game. The game really wants me to keep the score 21-3.
Plays at that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's second and long. Flushed out now to
Yep.
his left.
That's exactly what it is.
Here he goes, deep middle.
Mitchell Evans. Oh my goodness. I did not expect you to come down with that, but you did.
32 yards out of that play, as well as
About time you did something for us in the passing game.
anymore, Brock, but can they resist?
About damn time.
See, it's first and goal. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. Getting out to his left.
Broke ankles.
And he carries it in for the
Broke
touchdown.
ankles.
The Panthers keep adding to that fourth quarter.
Yeah, the Sudafed pills really
His fourth
loosening stuff up.
game. dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought
Yeah,
coming in at this
it's
point,
really
much closer
loosening
game
stuff
than
up.
how it's turned out to be. And you
I
gotta
did
give
not
credit
expect
where
it to.
this offense has been outstanding throughout.
I did not expect it to
That one slips
loosen
the
stuff up
offense.
this late. I thought it would be a little bit sooner, like in the first game, but that did not end up happening. So, I'm going to have to cut the outro short, guys.
They send it away.
I'm going to have to cut the outro short.
On the return, here's Rodgers. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchdown.
And
He's at the 25-yard line. The Rams set to go on
I gotta
offense once more.
clear my sinuses and clear my throat.
Opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
All right, defense, one more stop. One more stop. Sharif Wolf getting there.
Inside. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
I'm going to keep Beltron out in coverage. Yep. Because Nakua is... Yeah, they're going to give it to Nakua.
The run.
And they've been doing it.
Mike Reed.
Tries to have that one up, but it's intercepted. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Offense to the line, and trips right to start out.
Let's see if we can get it to Trimble here.
Young on first and 10.
Nope. How is that not pass interference, dude? Come on. The game literally calls pass interference on me for the smallest things like that,
Target throughout this game.
but then it doesn't call pass interference for them?
Every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him
Broski.
off the board completely. He's still beating them for some
Like,
catches.
come on.
Focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Second and 10 now. Young's going to try again. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. Timeout taken now. We have one, possibly two seconds remaining in this
And once again, we kept the other team
6 yards to go.
from scoring a touchdown. First it was the Steelers, and now it's the Rams.
Air it out
We
on
kept
third.
them from
They don't connect
scoring a
there.
touchdown.
3 seconds showing on the clock.
Yeah, this game, the game is really trying to be like, okay, you scored enough points. Just end the game already,
Final play of the
or I'll end it for you.
fourth down, Young.
Yeah.
It's incomplete. They try out their best effort. Come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. So the Panthers pick up the win here. And it was a maestro of a performance defensively, limiting them to only one field goal. Playing shutdown football
Alrighty.
like that, Brock, it is no
So,
surprise
Nate
that
Scott
they
is now an
win.
X factor.
I think you'd agree. We see some
We just shut out both the Rams and the Steelers. Allergies allergies are making it hard for me to talk. Bryce, let's go strong arm for you. I might have to cut the video here, guys, so that way I can have a separate clip for my outro, and then I can take this time to just clear my just to clear stuff out, cause yeah, I cannot talk without I cannot talk without my allergies affecting it. So we're gonna burn through these upgrades real quick. Let's go vertical threat for Tommy Trimble. Ball carrier vision, break tackle, catching traffic, catching deep route, medium route, release, run block, spin move, trucking. All right. Chandler Zavala, let's go pass protector for him. Awareness, impact block, pass block, power. All right. Rashard Beeson, he's at 62 man coverage, right? Yeah. So that'll put him at 63. Thanks to the +1. Awareness, man coverage, play rec, press, tackle, zone. Yep. 63. All right, so let's go ahead. Preview next episode's game against the Browns. Oh boy. 92 overall Browns team, 91 offense, 95 defense. We're going to have a little bit of trouble here. So, I'm going to go ahead and cut the video here. Clear my sinuses and stuff out real quick, and then I'll do my outro. So, I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright guys, so that took a little bit to clear my sinuses out, my nose, all that stuff. It took a minute to clear all that stuff out. But that wasn't really as much of an exciting episode as I would have liked for it to be. I mean, other than Nate Scott getting an X Factor now. That's going to be exciting to watch. So, the defense is slowly but surely getting to where I want it to be. You guys can start... You guys are already seeing the swarm effect already starting to... These next few episodes are going to be really exciting, guys. They're going to be real exciting. So, like I said earlier, guys, I haven't been recording or streaming for a couple weeks or so. Like I said, because of my allergies. I had the draft going on, the NFL draft going on, and I had WrestleMania, both night 1, night 2. And then I had some mowing to take care of. So, it's been a busy couple months, guys. Couple months. It's been a busy couple weeks. So, also, as you guys can see, I wasn't kidding when I said I was recording late at night, guys. 4 in the morning. The sun is now coming up, as it's like 6 o'clock. It's now 6 o'clock in the morning. So, I'm most likely going to be sleeping for most of the morning, afternoon. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do. With that being said, I do want to talk about the draft a little bit before we get on out of here. Now, the draft, it didn't really go the way that I wanted. Well, as you guys know, with the Carolina Panthers, when it comes to the draft, there are some drafts where, like, it's Dan Morgan. It's Dan Morgan that's making these decisions in the draft. And then there are those other drafts where it's David Tepper. This draft, I feel like it was David Tepper. Because we needed all the help on defense. We needed help on defense, mainly. We needed a linebacker, which we ended up getting. I don't know how good he's going to be, but hopefully he turns out to be something. And then we also snagged a defensive tackle, a safety, and a corner. So we ended up getting 4 defensive players. We needed an edge rusher to go along with Nick Scorton, Jalen Phillips. I think that's his name, Jalen Phillips. We needed an edge rusher to go along with them. And I was hoping to get Nadame Tucker. I think that's how you pronounce his first name. Nadame Tucker. we didn't end up getting it. What surprised me the most was how far in the draft he fell. He fell so far down in the draft. I thought he was going to be a first round or a second rounder. At the bare minimum, a third rounder. I thought he was going to go in one of the first few rounds. He ended up dropping so far down in the draft, guys. So, with that being said, I really hope, before I talk about that, there was one guy that I wasn't really too mad at that we got. It's the center from the Wildcats, Kansas State Wildcats. The guy that had 0 sacks, Sam Hecht. We ended up getting Sam Hecht in the draft. 0 sacks all his entire college career. 0 sacks. And even though we didn't end up getting Tucker, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that pick. Because we needed a legitimate center. We needed a legitimate center because Corbett's been playing center ever since we lost Bozeman. Corbett's been taking the reins at center. So with Sam Hecht now being part of our team, and now that I think about it, we have Monroe Freeling, which a lot of people like to say that he's apparently one of the best tackles in the draft. Hopefully that ends up being the case. He's a big dude too. Let me just say that. He's a big dude. So, hopefully our offensive line will end up being as good as everyone's saying it will. Because if our offense is just ridiculous, guys. Our offense is just ridiculously disgusting. We have Mechie. We have T-Mac. Leggett. We have, what's his name? Brazel. We have the rookie Brazel. Jimmy Horn. Jalen Coker. Our offense is going to be legit disgusting. And I think if we can somehow beef up our defense a little bit more, because we still need, even though we have J.C. Horn, Mike Jackson, and a few other rookie players at corner, we still need Chaw Smith-Wade to develop. We still need the rookie corner that we just got. We need him to ball out. We did get one of the guys that I wanted. We did end up getting one of the guys I wanted, Zakee Wheatley. I think that's his name. Zakee Wheatley. We ended up getting him. That's the safety that we got. So, little by little, there seems to be a method to all this madness. There seems to be a method in all this madness with all the drafts that I know David Tepper had his nose in. So, I don't want to say anything. I really don't want to say anything about how the season is going to turn out because, like I said, even though we didn't get the players that I was hoping that we'd get, we did get some players that I'm not necessarily mad at. And hopefully they can turn out to be studs, if that makes any sense to you guys. So, and that's why I don't want to say anything as far as the next season goes, because if Monroe Freeling and Sam Hecht are both starting on our offensive line, along with Corbett and Taylor Motton and Zavala, we have our offensive line depth. We have depth. We have depth in our offensive line. So it's like, I'm kind of excited about it, but then also kind of not, because of not getting as many defensive players as I would have liked, because we still need help on the defensive line. Lee Hunter. I want to talk about him for a quick second. Lee Hunter. Everyone's saying that he's going to be the next Derek Brown, essentially. He's going to be the next Derek Brown type of defensive tackle. Everyone was all hyped up about getting Jaden Crumity when we got him, saying that he's going to be the next Derek Brown. Well, take a look and see what happened to him. Not getting utilized as much, and he seems to not be the guy. So, Lee Hunter, I hope he turns out to be somewhat like Derek Brown, because if we can get, what needs to happen is we need to be able to collapse the pocket. That's where our defensive line is the weakest. We need to be able to collapse the pocket. We need edge rushers to be able to rush the quarterback. We just need help on our defensive line and our secondary. So hopefully David Tepper knows what he's doing. I hope David Tepper knows what he's doing. So, with that being said, like I said, I don't want to talk. I really don't want to say anything about how I think this season is going to turn out. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. With that being said, if you guys like this series, smash the like button, subscribe if you're new. And guys, I will see y'all next time. That's all from me and Evie tonight, guys. Well, today. Today, rather. As it's morning. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Stay blessed. I'm James Tate. We out.